Good morning and welcome to our third installment of our Activism Blitz with our Giving Tuesday matching campaign, where we're asking you to consider donating to our work here at CCBR in delivering the truth about abortion. And we ask that you will match our activism team's views that they are working towards getting of their projects, which is 50,000 views today, and we're looking to raise $50,000 to match that. So I'm just going to touch base with our activism team who's on the streets postcarding right now in the GTA. How's it going out there?
Going really well.
Good. So you said you were telling me earlier that you've gotten quite a few postcards delivered so far. What kind of numbers are we looking at so far?
So I think this morning we've delivered about 450. We've been postcarding for about 45 minutes so far. So we're gonna, in the next couple of hours, we are gonna keep climbing.
Sweet. Well, thank you so much for your work there, and we look forward to touching base with you again soon.
Sounds good.
Okay, and so that's happening right now. And then as well, we have our trucks on the road. A little later today, we will have our teams having conversations on the street with our choice chain. So that is coming up as well. But right now, the two projects on the go are postcarding and as well our Truth Truck project. We heard from Cam a little bit ago as he was heading out in the truck. And now we have Blaise Lane, and he is our Eastern outreach director, and he is going to share a little bit more about those projects. Hey, Blaise.
Hey, thanks for having me. Yeah, it's so great to have the trucks on the road and to be postcarding. Postcarding stands out because that's where a lot of our polling data has come from in terms of the effectiveness of abortion victim photography. It was through postcarding that we found that up to 67% of people reported increased negative feelings on abortion when they see the postcards with the abortion victim photos and the human rights message. So postcarding is one of our most effective projects empirically, but just that need to reach everyone with abortion victim photography and the human rights apologetics, like that's why we have all these different projects, right? Like the truck, we reach, I mean, the truck and postcarding this morning through Toronto will be reaching a lot of people with the photos at large scale. And then in the afternoon, as we shift to choice chain, we'll start to have those conversations with people as well. So each project has, fits in a different way in that balance between views and conversations.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for spearheading and coordinating the team out east, and helping strategize the projects as we continue to grow.
Yeah, no problem. I mean, we have 6 staff from the Eastern Outreach Department out on the streets today, plus some Toronto Right to Life staff around the streets, and we've got some volunteers joining us through the day. So it's great to see so many people out on the streets for the splits. And in Toronto, there's also some other community groups in Ontario, like Niagara Against Abortion, who are running activism today as part of the Blitz too. So even elsewhere in Ontario, we've got people hitting the streets.
Fantastic. And even with our CCBR team, we've seen a lot of growth over the past year. I know that you've been onboarding a number of staff members onto the team. We've had some growth out here in the Calgary offices as well. But how many people do we have who've recently joined and coming on staff here?
So in the last few months, we have doubled our staff in the GTA, and we're on track to hopefully triple, God willing, in the next few months. So we're at 8 staff in the Eastern Outreach Department now. We have a staff member returning from maternity leave and several other people fundraising, hoping to start in the next few weeks or months. So we might be as high as 12, 13, or 14 as we go through the winter. So some huge growth in the Greater Toronto area, and that's going to enable a lot of growth in terms of who we can reach in Toronto, throughout Ontario, and throughout the eastern provinces as well.
Fantastic. Yeah, because we definitely need more pro-life activists on the ground and on the street. We work with a fantastic group of volunteers on a regular basis as well, but it makes such an impact when we have those people who are dedicated full-time on the ground. And so we're excited to see some growth.
Yeah, on the ground, and also enabling and equipping other people, training other volunteers and recruiting people, getting more people involved in the movement and the killing, right? So to be able to do the activism and to build the movement is going to be so key.
Right, yeah, because I was working with Miranda last week when I was out in Ontario and seeing how she's working with different churches and groups to train other people on how to have those conversations and to be able to expand the reach of our projects through training people so they can have conversations with their neighbors, with their families. The people.
Absolutely. We talk about it in terms of activism and activation, right? Those are the two things we're doing. It's educating pro-lifers and getting them more involved in the movement so that we can educate the general public with the truth about abortion.
Fantastic. Well, thanks so much for checking in with us today, and yeah, we will catch you later.
Great. Thanks for all you're doing.
Blaise.
Take care.
So that was Blaise, and we just thank you so much for partnering with us in the work that we're doing so that we can reach more of the public with the truth about abortion, so that we can see minds change, we can see lives change, but we can also see the parents of these children not have to suffer through that experience of abortion and the regret and everything that's involved there. So we thank you for your partnership as we hit the ground, and as well as we continue to train more pro-lifers and our team grows on that capacity. So thank you so much. Please donate at endthekilling.ca/donate and help us reach our $50,000 goal today. And join us in the next hour as we continue to share with you more updates from our team. Thanks.